Right, now let's speak about the variables within a class. Right, so the variables within this class are all protected, meaning that they can't be accessed or changed from outside the class. And also, it's very important to remember that variables within the parent class, so Morpheus, can be accessed within this subclass. In this case, try_diag. Yeah, so when you want to use a variable within the class, all you have to do is call the variable. So for instance, if you wanted to if you wanted to change how many rows you want, or if you want to make a for loop to traverse through the class, like in the print function here, it uses rows, and then as you can see, it just called the rows and columns variable. So now within the main function, if you want to access the variables, what you need to do is, because they're protected, you can't just write rows or columns. You have to get rows or get columns. You have to create a member function which you can call, which gives access to those variables. So here is the get function. Okay, here's a get rows function. It simply returns the rows. So then within the main function, when you want to use the number of rows, all you simply need to do is you can just create a variable and equate that variable to the get rows function, because the get rows function returns the number of rows. But obviously you need an object to call the function. So in this case, the object is a1. So you just say a1 dot get rows, and that number is equated to x now. If you wanted to set or change a variable which is protected within a class, again, you wouldn't be able to access this from outside of the class. So you'd have to create a set function, which doesn't seem to be here in this class function. So again, that's very similar to the get function. You'd create the prototype. Alright, this doesn't return anything. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to set rows from outside the function. I don't think in this specific case, I don't think there'd be a reason to have a set rows function, but just to show you how it's done. Okay, so then when you're creating the actual function, set rows. Okay, so this one should have a parameter that you would that you'd have to put in. So let's say int x, then you would simply say rows equals x. So whatever you passed as an argument. I don't think I put the parameter in here. Yeah, just have to remember to add the parameter in there. And yeah, so that would be a simple set function. All right. So yeah, that's it.